Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainskill. So thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for watching the YouTube, so I'm glad you're here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you tell everybody about it. So that's what we're trying to do. So what we are on with today, well, first job every day, so I'll show you now, is what I do is I come through, well, I go around everywhere, but first of all I come through to the other farm and I'll show you in here. We'll go into the cattle shed. So I have already been here this morning, so we do this every day, first job in the morning, but I may as well show you now because I didn't do it this morning. Is we come here, we come into the big cattle shed here, we go down here and we see if he's out calving. So there's not many left to calve now. We come here, so there's literally just these few in this shed here left to calve now. So I had a count up in there, I think there's 18 left. That's all there is left to calve in here now. There's nothing doing there, but that's first job in the morning normally. Well, every morning you come here and check the snout calving. So if we come down here though, I'm just going to come and see Matthew because he's here, and Matthew's cow has had 2 calves. So she had a set of twins yesterday, but they're Charolais, but they're a bit wobbly on the legs. The front legs are just a bit wobbly, so they're just getting the hang of it still. But they're a bonny pair. So there's Mum. What's she called, Matthew?
Google.
So we got Google, the mum with the googly eyes, and then we got a heifer there and a white heifer there. So she's had some bonny calves, 2 heifers, which is even better, and they're looking well. And we'll jump over. So here they are. They're doing good. So we stomach tubed them both yesterday because they were twins. So because they were twins and they were just born, what we like to do is, to make sure that they both get milk, is we stomach tube them to make sure they get that vital colostrum. So they need to get that colostrum while they're young, so it can go, it goes into the body, then it soaks in, and because they're young, the intestine, where it goes into, has a semi-permeable membrane. And what that means is, all the good antibodies that are passed down from the mum, Google, all the antibodies can be passed down to the calves, and it'll just protect them against some stuff when they're first born, such as bugs that can cause scouring, a bit of pneumonia, stuff like that. It gives them protective things. So there they are. As you can see, they're very bonny. You like your white one, don't you, Matthew? So she's a Charolais, and she's gone to our Charolais bull, Henry, and Henry's done the job. She's had twins before and she's had twins again. So that's it, we've come into the cattle shed. We're going to just check she drinks these now, give them some milk, and then I have already been around the cows and calves, but I'm going to go down there and show you them, and then I've got some sheep that I haven't been to yet, so we'll shoot through there and we'll check around them as well. So the weather's turned absolutely nasty outside, so we're just going to go and check the cows and calves are alright. They've got plenty of shelter down there, but there is some young ones that just got turned out the other day. So we're going to make sure that they're all happy, nothing's being stupid and sitting in the middle of the field when it's got a good edge and a good trees to sit under. So we're going to go and have a look. But there we go, that's a look at them. So me and Matthew are going down now, so he's come with me, we've suckled his calves, we're going down. So here we go through the trees, which is nice. We've got the radio. Shaking at the knees! We'll go and find the cows and calves. So we're down in the first batch of cows and calves now, aren't we, Matthew?
Yeah.
So we're down here. So this is the smaller of the 2 batches. So these are the smallest calves, the last ones that were born. So these in here are the last ones that were born. There's 29 cows and calves in here, so looks like they're sheltering well. They're all under the trees, so we'll let them stay under there. So they're doing a good job of staying under there. They were all alright this morning when we come round, so we checked round them all. So there's a mixture of cows, so there's Limmy's, Angus and Charolais cows, and then the same with the calves. There's Limmy, Charolais and Angus calves. So they're not doing so well. You can see they're fairly growing now, so they don't really mind the weather that much. They've altered a little bit, so there's one small one that I've come to check. I see he was just there behind us. And yeah, so we're just having a good look at them. So they're doing well this year, the calves so far. They're growing, they're altering quick. And yeah, in here there is actually quite a lot of heifers, so first time calvers in here. So we're looking good. So we're going to shoot through this gate now, and then we're going to go into the next group of cows and calves. In here there is currently 69 cows and calves. It's just how it worked out, so we'll have to find another one to go in there really. But we've ended up with 69 in here and 29 in there, just how they've ended up. But there's still more in the shed to come out. There's 2 in the shed with big calves, and there's 2 like there's Google with the twins that I've just shown you, and there's another one that calved yesterday. So them 2 calved yesterday, so they're not to turn out yet, but they will be to turn out. But they'll go into these lots as well, so we'll get them turned out. But if we go in here now, we're just waiting for Matthew to come back. He's got the gate. Go on, Matthew. So if we come in here, we'll show you these. So there's 808. She's a bonny cow, we like her, so she's a good shapy cow. If we flick you around here, there's a load of the cows and calves here. So here they are, you can see. There's quite a few of them now. They're just starting to shape up, so we've got the creek feeders in with them to give them something to chew at. And they're starting to shape up. So that black one there is quite a good one. That's out of a blue. But that blue one there is a real good one. And he knows it, that's why he's run off. Lindy's taking shape. So we'll show you them again in a nice day, because they never look as good in the rain, because they're just always wet through and that in the rain. But they are doing well, they're looking good. This red and white one's actually altering as well, so they're all taking shape now, they're making good growth and that. So in here, the calves, they're all mixed in, there's heifers and steers. We don't have any bull calves because we just rubber ring them all. That way, as they grow, we don't get any problems with the bull calves catching the heifer calves or anything like that. So we've got one bull in there, but the bulls aren't out yet. We don't want them to be calving yet, so the bulls will be going out at the end of the month really. So if they go out at the end of the month, that'll sort us out. And there you go. Just thought I'd show you the calves. So they're looking well. Lots of different colours. So the white ones and the really light red ones, like that one at the front there, they're Charolais. Then the darker red ones, like that big cow there, they're Limousins, and the brown ones are Limousins. And then we have blues, which are like that blue and white one over there, straight in front. That's a good one, that blue and white one. And then the littler ones, which have only just, there's not many of them in here because they'll be in the other group, because the heifers weren't calving as soon. They're the Aberdeen Angus calves. But they're all doing well, they're taking shape. They're on the creek feed, so there's the creek feeder. We got a Porter Quick creek feeder, so we have a few of them dotted about. And yeah, that's good. So we're done here now. We'll just go and check them up there, but we'll leave that at that for here. And then we'll go and show you the sheep at the other spot. We'll go and show you some sheep now. And then that's a bit of a look at us checking round. So creek feeders are all right. I've already checked them this morning because I've been round. But yeah, right, I'll go and check the sheep and we'll show you. Good job. So we're down here now, we're at the next lot. So this is the sheep now. So we've just come down here, Matthew's just grabbing the gate. And we're going through. So these are some of our ewes, so the Texel Cross ewes. There's 190 ewes in here. Well 189 ewes and their lambs. So we fetched these here the other day. So they're not doing so bad at all. So we'll go for a check round these. The creek feeder shouldn't need filling up because I filled them up yesterday. So there's only one creek feeder here because they're just starting to nibble at it, the lambs. But they are growing, you can see they're taking shape now and they're making good shapy lambs. Had quite a good lambing, lots of lambs about. Looking well. So we haven't had this grazing here before, we've just got this time, so this is some summer grazing here. So we've gone down here, there's a few fields down here. They're just on this one at the minute. So there's so this is creek feeder down here, there's just one here at the minute until they get going on it properly. So there it is, it's still got creep in it yet, so there's plenty in there, you can see, and I'll be fetching some tomorrow. We'll keep it filled up, keep them happy. So we mix our own creep up, so we use, we mix it up, so we get a concentrate in, and then we mix it with our own barley that we grow, our own beans, so we mix it all in, and put it in with some molasses in the feeder wagon and mix it all up for them. So they're all looking happy. Lots of trees down here, lots of shelter, big wall around the outside of it, so you can't go wrong. And it's grand down here, so it's lovely for them, and they keep them happy. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. It's just a little bit of a look at some of the stock, a bit of a look at the check round, make sure everything's okay. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Anyone wants any videos making of anything, make sure you tell me, because I'm just trying to think of ideas of what to make for you. So keep them coming, and yeah, I'll keep trying to make them. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell everyone about it. See what we can do. Cheers, see you later.